Hey Leo, welcome to Rising Vibrations. I'm Inga. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus for the month of February. And I'm not even sure where to start because we had that blood moon eclipse that was in Leo, and that was a wolf blood moon. And I found a particular interest in this story, the three little pigs. Now, you guys, don't run away for the reading because there's a lot in that story to interpret. You had that first little pig that was in the house of straw. You had the second little pig that was in the house of wood. And you had the third little pig, that little entity that was in the house of brick. And then you had that wolf, the predator. What happened? You had the first little pig, the wolf came, blew the house down. And that little pig had to have the courage to run for sanctuary. He had to be terrified. She had to be terrified. But he ran out, went to the next house of the twigs, and they were fighting off the wolf. And the wolf was like, "You guys better come out so I can eat you. You don't come out, I'm going to blow your house down. I'm going to eat you anyway." And they were like, "No, no." So he huffed and he puffed and blew the house down. They had to run again. Think about how brave that first little pig had to be. He had to do it 2 times. And they ran to the house of brick. The wolf followed them over there, was banging, trying to get in the windows. The little pigs trying to fight him off. And the one had the, "Hey, I'm going to make a fire in the fireplace." The wolf couldn't blow the house down, and it came down the fireplace and it burned up the wolf. So there's a lot in that story, depending on which pig you are, which entity, who you are in the story. But ultimately, that story is about learning lessons, being prepared for the future, seeking sanctuary, and ultimately, it's about survival. And I feel like the Leo is in survival mode. They are in survival mode. Now, the good thing is, they're going to get there. But there is something odd in this reading that the Leo will have to, in effect, they're going to have to play to certain and specific and different personas in order to survive or in order to get what they want. What does this mean? It means a few different things. It could be that this is a Leo who hates to put on a suit. And they don't want to have to put on a suit or dress up very formally for a certain business meeting or interview. And they're like, "That's not me. I'm not going to do that." You might have to do it. You might have to smile. And in essence, play the game to accomplish and get what you want, to get to the next step in your strategy, to get stability for your life or your future. Financial stability feels like it's a very strong component of this. A very strong component. There's also something here with this. We have the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords. The feeling like you're never going to get on top of this. Feeling like you come so far, that you've made so many sacrifices, that you've had to start over so many times. And when will it end? Will this just be another time that you try to do something and it doesn't work out? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a business opportunity. It's a bit of a feeling like, I don't think this is going to work. Maybe it will. I don't know. But ultimately, you have to find a way to put this behind you. And that comes again to this other persona. Be brave. Be confident. Even if somewhere deep inside you don't believe or you have doubt, take on that persona of, "Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be a success." Try to dream about it. In that way that you say, I see that apartment over there. I see that house over there. I'm going to have a house like that. I'm going to have a car like that. When I start this up, when I start this job, when I start this business, I'm going to buy a car like that. Or I'm going to take a trip there. And even if something inside of you is saying, "No, no, 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 no." Fate doesn't have that in store for you because we have more era. Fate, spinning the wheel. Nah, that wasn't part of my fate. Yeah, it is a part of your fate now if you believe it. If you want it that bad, if you prepare for it, if you're brave, If you're brave, if you're fearless, you have to be fearless to believe. You have to be fearless to achieve. You have to be fearless to go after your goals. You can be complacent. You can go work I don't know. I'm not trying to put any job down, but you can go not go after your dreams, you know. Most people do. People got to survive, right? Or you can try to go after your dreams, or you could try to change what you're doing that in a way that you feel more comfortable with. Take on a job or work or a partner that you feel more comfortable with as well. And in the end, I feel like there's a lot of Leos who are realizing that no one's coming to save them. They might have thought for a long time that they have to have that partner, that lover, that friend that will give them to the support to get to where they need to be in life. Like, I'm not going to be able to do it until I have the right partner who can help me. I can't do it alone. You can. Right now you have to. A lot of what you do and what you're going to be able to accomplish right now, you're going to do better alone. It's almost like other people who you thought you needed, who you always dreamed that you needed in order to be a success. You're going to realize that right now you can only do it alone. And perhaps this is the test of fate or destiny, that you have to realize you have to do it alone. You're going to accomplish more alone right now. Doesn't mean that don't get it wrong. It doesn't mean that if you're in a partnership, you got to break up with your partner in order to do it. I just mean that as you strategize and you make plans, let's say you need to do something, you need to go somewhere. You're like, I'm going to wait till I can go with him or her. And you put it off and then you miss an opportunity. You're going to do better if you say, I'm going to go by myself. I'm going to go take care of this on my own. I'm not going to wait for this person to come with me because you feel like you need them. You're going to be able to accomplish more on your own. You're going to be able to get a higher level of success and achievement if you negotiate. We have the 3 of Pentacles here with the 9 of Pentacles. If you negotiate on your own, if you have your discussions alone, strategize alone, and then act, then do it. React. Let's see finally what we have for Leo. We have the King of Wands, we have Major Arcana Temperance, and we have Major Arcana the Fool. I think that is such a beautiful way to end out this reading. You might be getting a lot of advice or information from a fire sign, in particular a Sagittarius, feeling that this is someone that you can trust and count on. They might be feeding or giving you information that turns out to be quite useful in a way. But again, I feel like this is something that you have to take and move out with on your own. We have Major Arcana the Fool. He's alone. He's taking that journey alone. He's going to meet a lot of people that pass on information to him. He will evolve into a higher being with knowledge. He's going to move away from naivety. But he's alone. And he picks up information from other people and he reacts and moves on for the next adventure. Leo, you're starting out a new adventure. Make it count. Be confident. Take on that persona of confidence, like you can do anything you put your mind to. And just from that alone, you will have such a positive, let's say, reflection. I'm getting a reflection from above or a reflection from source energy. Just for having this type of confidence in yourself, it will create a positive result for you. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Try to take on this persona for the next 3 or 4 weeks, Leo, and let's see where you are next month. You guys, thank you for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.